Hey lovelies, my name is Audrey Diaz Robles and I am so excited to be hanging out here with you guys. This is honestly one of my favorite things to do. The ladies who have gone before me are just absolutely amazing, and spending time with them is everything to me. And you know what else is amazing to me? That I'm a mom of two little boys, and the fact that I just put them to bed and I'm here in my desk working this business without having to leave my kids, it's everything to me. So I'm here to talk to you guys about success. Now, one of the things that I always tell my team members is that success looks different to everybody. So we're going to be working with you to see what success looks like to you, to make sure that you achieve that. When I started, success meant a couple of things to me. Let me break it down to you guys. I've been a coach for 4 years, and when I signed up, I was overweight. I just had my second son. He was 6 months old. I felt squishy. That's the word that I use, and I never felt comfortable around my husband. I avoided mirrors. I just thought that, I'm a mom now, and having this body, this squishy body, these mom jeans, and clothes that didn't fit me, well, that's just how I was supposed to look, because those are some of the things that we give up as mothers, right? Because we're so busy. Who has time for anything? Like, we can't even take a shower. But I was so wrong about that. What I didn't realize was that success to me was finding my confidence back, finding out my passions again. Because before I had kids and before I got married, I went to college and I had dreams of like being a girl boss and having an amazing career. But things didn't pan out the way I wanted to. And when you have kids, you totally put yourself on the back burner. So I lost all my hopes and dreams. I lost myself. I wasn't happy with myself. Yes, I was a mom. I'm a wife. Those are the most fulfilling things that we could ever have in life. But it doesn't really matter if you're not happy with who you see when you look back in the mirror. If you don't feel that you're confident, like, what does it matter then? And on top of that, my husband and I were living paycheck to paycheck. Like, literally, before Friday, before we'd get paid, like, everything went on. All the bills were just, I'm tongue tied because it was just such a bad time. Everything else that we couldn't pay for went on the credit card. And by the time that I actually joined my Beachbody Challenge group, our credit card was over $12,000. And I didn't know how I was going to pay that. I didn't know what I was going to do. And that had me feeling terrible. I remember thinking about everything that my parents did for me, because my parents are entrepreneurs, and I saw everything that they were able to accomplish by the time that they were my age, and I felt like a loser. So my hopes and dreams of a kick-ass career were out the window. I wasn't happy with myself. I lost myself. I lost my body. Financially, we just couldn't stay afloat, and life just was not what I thought it was supposed to be. Do you ever feel like that? I know you have to. So along comes this Beachbody opportunity, and guys, I'll be honest, I didn't have the money. I get asked all the time, like, well, if you were living paycheck to paycheck, how could you afford Shakeology? How could I afford Shakeology? I had no choice but to afford Shakeology because I needed to change my life, and I knew that that would work. Realistically, I knew I wasn't going to join a gym. I just said that my kids wouldn't let me take a shower. So honestly, I had to do this because I love that I could do it from home. I love the accountability. And I would press play while my oldest was on his iPad on ABC Mouse and my little one was in his extra saucer. And those were the best, like, 30 to 40 minutes of my day when I press play. And I wanted to be part of this community and do this, especially because I had everybody asking me what I was doing. My first month in my challenge group, I was down 10 pounds and I was sharing it all over social media and to anyone that would listen. So I signed up as a coach to get my discount on my Shakeology, which I love so much. And then my husband loses his job, and paycheck to paycheck became just me. And that day, I remember I had a choice. I could say, life sucks. Why does this have to happen to us? Why us? Like, on top of everything else, why? Or I could do the best that I could with this opportunity, because I had already heard of incredible women like Saudi who spoke to you earlier, and about the success that she was having in her business. And I said, that's the person that I want to be, because I know I'm a fighter and I know that I can make this business work. And that's what I did. And that was 4 years ago. And it took me about 2 years to start earning 6 figures with Beachbody. But I got to work. My family needed me. I know a lot of times we think like we can't juggle anything else, but let me tell you something. When you have a business like this that absolutely works, and you have a support system like our team, you have everything it takes to make this happen for you and your family. So a lot of us say that, make fitness your business. This is absolutely what it is. So you're coming into an opportunity in which you are working on yourself to be the best version of yourself, surrounded by like-minded people that are going to lift you up. And you're creating a business from home. Let me tell you what this has done for my family. Those $12,000 in credit card debt eliminated. I haven't used my credit card in 2 years. Thank God. My husband has an eye disease called keratoconus, and it's not the only surgery for it is not covered by the FDA, meaning that our insurance wasn't going to cover it, and it's $4,000 per eye. And that was something that unfortunately we used to have to put on the back burner. And with Beachbody, we were able to pay for his operation cash. Went in there, cash. Didn't come out with anything on a bill or anything on a credit card. How about for our kids? I remember when my little one was baby, months old, I used to fantasize about the day that I would take my boys to Disney World, because that's the dream, right? You take your kids to Disney. And I would go to my Disney experience online and I would build a whole package, and I would just feel my heart deflate when I would see that's like $7,000-8,000, not including airfare. How was I going to afford that much when I couldn't even make it through the week without having to put something on a credit card? And I didn't want to be the type of person that lived my life paying off vacations on my credit card. I just didn't want that to be me. So we always kept putting vacations and things like that on hold. And thanks to Beachbody, we just took our boys on a 4-day Disney cruise to the Bahamas and Castaway Cay. And then we did 3 days in the Animal Kingdom. And you guys know what? We paid it cash. Cash. We still have no debt thanks to Beachbody. And because of this business, while we were away on vacation, I was still getting paid. Let me tell you what else. Emotionally, when I said that I felt unfulfilled before, Pebbles, yes, I am debt free. When I said that I felt unfulfilled in my career, I have that now. I have a fulfilling career in which, like, my boys are right there and I'm right here working my business, helping people, and I don't have to worry about leaving them. I can go to lunch duty with my kids and watch them during lunch, which I wouldn't have been able to do that before. And on top of that, my fitness, I'm in the best shape of my life, because when you come into Beachbody, it's like they find opportunities to help you succeed in your business. I was chosen along with Unides, who spoke to you earlier, to be in a test group for a program that's launching in end of October, October 31st. It's going to be a game changer in our business, because it's already been a game changer in our body. Like, you can go check out my post and you'll see how this program has transformed me, all because I decided to say yes to this opportunity. I know that a lot of times this just seems so scary. Like, I don't know anybody. This seems really overwhelming. How am I going to find time to make this work? Let me tell you something. You will find time if you believe in yourself, if you want something more for yourself. The one thing I've never wanted to live with in my life is regret. Because I could have been watching other people from the sidelines all the time, just wondering, like, could I have done that? I didn't want that to be me while getting credit card bills in the mail. I didn't want that. I want to live free. And the more I delve into Beachbody, the more I value my freedom, that I can get up in the morning and at whatever time I want and do what I want when I want without anybody telling me. if I can, and I get to get things for my kids without having to check my bank account. That's freedom. And on top of that, the vacations that Beachbody gives you. When my husband and I got married, again, the paycheck to paycheck, we were looking into a trip to Miami. And just for that weekend, it was like over $1,000. And again, that's not something that we wanted to add to the credit card. So we put it on hold. And last year, I remember, actually, no, this February, my husband and I flew down to Miami Beach for the day. And I know that sounds crazy, but let me tell you why. In my old job, I remember that my boss flew us down to Miami for a day for a meeting. And I thought to myself, this is awesome. I want to live a life like this, that I could just get up and go and do what I want. And that painted a vision for me. And now with Beachbody, I have the means to do that. So my husband and I took a plane really early in the morning and had breakfast in our hotel and spent the day laying out on the beach. Went to Wet Willie's together in the evening and flew back home to our boys that night. And that's all because of Beachbody. Because I really used to think that life used to be you work 9 to 5, you take maybe 2 vacation weeks a year. And then not together. God forbid you take those 2 weeks together. You got to break them up. And then you retire around 65 and then that's it. That's what I used to think life was like. And now, because of Beachbody, my eyes are completely open. Next week, us girls and we're leaving to California because Beachbody is treating us to an exclusive leadership retreat in San Diego in one of the nicest hotels in the area. You know, they're paying for everything. And that's probably my 5th trip of the year, and it's not over yet. Like, these are just some of the perks. I know we spoke about rewards, but this becomes your life when you apply yourself. It's not going to be easy, guys. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme by any means. I'm telling you that I've been a coach for 4 years, and it's work after work after work. But I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the people that I get to work with. I love everyone. I see Erica. Erica's one of my challengers, and she just kicks butt. I know you're going to make a great coach, Erica. I already see it in you. But this is the environment that you're going to belong to now. And it's going to be the best trip of your life. And you know what? Just give it a shot. Just give it a shot. You have nothing to lose by just giving it a shot. So please do me a favor. Speak to the person that invited you to sneak peek and tell them that you're in. You're in. You don't want to live with regrets. Just give it a shot. Give it the best you've got. At least you say you tried, instead of watching other people living the life you wish you could have been living. We're going to be here to answer questions. So ask away, guys. Ask away. This is an amazing opportunity, and we want the world to be in on it.